You know, I'd like to meet the people who are telling me we're underdogs. Personally, I don't see it like that. I see it really close, really tight, and two good teams going to try and contest a final for the biggest prize in the world.
You know, we're going to give it all we've got, and it's no good walking off the pitch and saying, well, I could have given a bit more or whatever. So we're trying to give everything we have, and we'll see where it leads us.
The winner can look forward to the Premier League. They can start planning at the final whistle here. For the loser, there is absolutely nothing. Steve Coppell, are the managers, have they done their work now?
No, it's important. I think any manager in this situation now wants to say something significant just before you go out. I think, again, the managers have been talking about the why, I think, for the last 10 days. The players want to hear how. How are we going to win this game? And the last-minute reminders, I think, from the manager, just as the players are going out, are very, very important.
It was Wade Elliott last season, Dean Windass the year before that, who will be remembered as the hero this time round. Let's find out with Don Goodman and Bill Leslie.
Well, Blackpool have now very much settled into a 4-3-3 formation, and just like Cardiff, they possess a real goal threat, particularly in Charlie Adam from midfield and strikers DJ Campbell and Brett Omerod. Cardiff are pretty potent up front, so I think that central defenders Ian Evatt and Alex Baptiste have to be at the top of the game this afternoon if Blackpool are going to succeed. Cardiff are going to play their usual 4-4-2 formation. They possess in Jay Bothroyd and Michael Chopra arguably the best two-man strike combination in the Championship. They've got mobility, pace, power. They're good on the deck. Bothroyd poses an aerial threat. So it's really important that the likes of Peter Whittingham and Chris Burke, the wide men who are obvious goal threats themselves, are able to provide the ammunition for that potent front two.
The side that holds that nerve, the side that can find of their best on the big occasion, is the side that will set their trajectory for the big league next season.
We spoke about how important it was to get off to a really good start and really help calm your nerves down, your teammates' nerves down, your manager's nerves down, and your supporters' nerves down.
Peter Whittingham now for Cardiff. Wonderful atmosphere and a wonderful afternoon for spectators anyway here. Whittingham drills it in, Chopra! Crossbar! Whittingham. Oh, Chopra's found a little pocket of space. Chopra! Michael Chopra for Cardiff City! One massive step in the right direction! And that signpost says Premier League.
Well, I told you, he's a clever player. He's very, very aware of where defenders are. And what he does was he pulls himself away and he finds all the space. Look, he's in an offside position, but as this develops, keep your eye on Michael Chopra. He comes onside and then he goes back in. It's a perfectly timed run. And when he's in that position, the one thing you know that Michael Chopra's going to do is he's going to hit the target. And when he hits the target, he gives himself a great chance of finding the back of the net. It's a super strike, very accurate in the corner, and it's a great finish. He's made that look an awful lot easier than it actually was. It's the start that Cardiff wanted.
Coleman again for Vaughan, who's got a wonderful left foot on it. Blocked out by McPhail this time, and he's adjudged by the referee, Andre Mariner, to have been using his hands.
Well, he's not complaining very much, is he, Stephen McPhail, which generally tends to indicate that he agrees with the referee. The ball's being drilled, his arm's way above where it should be.
17 goals this season, Charlie Adam. And here he is, sizing it up at Wembley Stadium. Adam strikes it well. Oh, he strikes it absolutely beautifully. Charlie Adam, the £500,000 signing in the richest game of football, with a wonderful strike.
Well, I think we're going to have the final all we neutrals hope for. If the opening 13 minutes is anything to go by, what about it? Charlie Adam would have been dreaming about that last night, dreaming about getting a free kick in that kind of area, but then to have the execution, to have the technique, to get the ball up, and in that postage stamp of a corner, and that's what it is. That is the perfect view of how good that free kick is absolutely brilliant. Magnificent strike, game on.
Look at that, roasting. Ledley, Whittingham, Ledley's with a bursting run in behind. Joe Ledley! Super goal! Cardiff back in the lead! And Joe Ledley just loves playing at Wembley.
Well, he's been on the periphery, hasn't he? Let's not kid ourselves. He's hardly been able to get in the game. It's been a rearguard action by Cardiff City. But you know what? Look at the scoreline. It's 2-1 to Cardiff, and this is the reason why. He's really, really sharp. Really sharp when he lays that off. Look at the run he makes. Such desire, such determination, and he isn't trapped. And he stays calm, and he stays composed when he gets himself into that area. Many a player would have panicked there, but not Joe Ledley. He knows exactly what he's got to do. The goalkeeper closes and narrows the angle, but he spots the gap, and he finds the gap to absolute perfection. And Cardiff, well, they've got the noses back in front.
Cardiff born, Cardiff red, Cardiff lead, courtesy of Joe Ledley. They need to score again here, and they very nearly do. Back off the post.
Wow.
Marshall not getting enough on it. Flicked by DJ Campbell. Blocked on the line, but bundled in. Gary Taylor-Fletcher denied by the woodwork, but not denied. Second time of asking. They've responded again.
Oh, didn't I tell you they'd keep coming and coming and coming? Didn't I tell you there was a long way to go before Cardiff were up? This is precisely why. Because Blackpool have got this never say die attitude. And the problems for Cardiff is they don't deal with a high ball in. They don't defend it well. It gets stuck. Campbell does well. Marshall gets a hand on it. Everett swings it goalwards. And who's alert? Watch Gary Taylor-Fletcher. He's alert, he's on his toes, he's looking for the bits there, and as that bobs up, he's brave, you know. He already got a big cut in the semi-final. He cut his head, and he's willing to take a blow to the head to draw Blackpool level, and he gets his just rewards.
Well, it's a wonderful story. Cardiff have reorganised defensively into 2 minutes of added time. Here comes Coleman. DJ Campbell. Oh, it might open up here for DJ Campbell. He lost his footing at the important moment. Ormerod! For the first time, Blackpool are in front, and it's the old boy Brett Ormerod.
Well, this isn't easy, you know. He reacts. There's a couple of people that slip in this melee, and DJ Campbell is certainly one of them. Plays a massive part in this, DJ Campbell, and at the vital moment, he slips and he may feel that his chance has gone. But he's involved there, look. It breaks for him, nice little skill, and just as he's about to shoot, he loses his footing. But Brett Ormerod is really, really alert. And the most impressive thing about this from Brett Ormerod is he knows he's got to keep the ball low. He's got to keep it down on the ground, and I think it goes through the goalkeeper's legs. And when you keep the ball down, you've got every chance of that happening. If that's precisely what happens, and it's great awareness.
Whittingham whips it in. Flag has gone up, it won't count. He thought he got it, Darcy Blake, but the flag was up very quickly.
Oh, big moments in matches. Great ball in, and he is, look, you know, he's ahead of the play. The only question, I guess, really is, does that come off Mark Hudson or does it come off a Blackpool defender? It looks like it's the Cardiff centre-half, and therefore he is offside.
Whipped in by Whittingham, and glanced just wide. Half of Wembley thought that was going in after it came off the head of Ledley. On by Burgess. That's the other element they've got in their game now with Burgess. This is Southern.
Well, That shot's in, isn't it? That's what it's turning into, and it's brilliant.
McPhail. Seeking Chopra. Bapti's got his head to it. This is Ross McCormack, and that is into the side netting. Here's Ben Burgess. He's got DJ Campbell alongside him. Whittingham. Out comes Gilks.
Oh, listen to that roar. Listen to that roar to our right, and that's the reason why.
40 years since Blackpool were last promoted to the top flight, and they have done it again. Blackpool are in the Premier League. Blackpool promoted to the Premier League. There will be tangerine at Old Trafford. There will be tangerine at the Emirates, and up and down the land, those supporters will have a ball, whatever happens. Now the man who has made it happen, the magician, the joker, who has come up trumps on the big day, Ian Holloway, a Premier League manager.
Can't put